Everybody, welcome back to the Sports Push, where we talk sports and sports debate. Go ahead and hit like and subscribe below, and let's get the show started. Okay, so with the playoffs happening, playoffs happening right now, in Atlanta, Trae Young is kind of all over the place. A little bit of a hero right now. Do you think he's in the same conversation as Steph Curry, though?
Ben me, let me know what you think, man. Because I got some things to say, but I want to hear your opinion first.
Trae Young is only in the conversation in this conversation. I don't think he should be mentioned amongst the Steph Curry type, not this early in his career. And I love what he's doing. Not to sit there and dunk on Trae Young, because he's bringing the Atlanta Hawks to the final four. But this far into the playoffs, like that's amazing. He's went up against the best and shut them down in their hometowns. He's dunked on New York and took a bow in Madison Square Garden. You know how I feel about that. And he's a great player. There's nothing to take away from the Atlanta Hawks and the team and Trae Young. But Steph Curry is being mentioned amongst the greats right now. He's at that level point of his career where he's almost a sure thing. He's mentioned amongst the greatest three-point shooters of all time. Another New York hater, Reggie Miller. He's mentioned amongst guys like that caliber. That's where you want to mention Steph Curry at. Trae Young, not so much. I like Trae Young too. And again, not to sit there and dunk on his career and say the trash him or anything, but he's let him win a championship. Rings mean things. So until that happens, I'm gonna say no. Well, how you feel about that, Savon?
So like too young, too new, too fresh right now?
Yeah.
Man, I feel exactly the same way you feel. It's just too early in Trae Young's career to compare him to a person like Steph Curry, who's been in the game for so long and been doing it for so long and doing it at an elite level at that. People are comparing his 148-point game in the Western Conference Finals because Steph Curry has never done 48 points in a Western Conference Finals game. What does that have to do with anything? Steph Curry has dropped 60 points before. He's dropped 50 points many a times. Like, you comparing a guy who's having a good season to a guy who's had a great career. Mm-hmm. Steph Curry is a staple in the Hall of Fame right now. Everybody knows Steph Curry is going to be Hall of Fame. He's going to go down as probably the best, if not one of the best shooters of all time. He's up there with Ray Allen and Reggie Miller, those type of guys. And those people know how those guys have an extended clip from deep range. And Steph Curry also is a guy who changed the game of basketball as far as shooting. Guys weren't shooting from half court before Steph Curry was. Granted, Trae Young was doing it in college, but Steph was already doing it in the NBA.
Yeah.
I mean, you can say that he's on the way to be as good as Steph, but as of right now, until he wins a championship, until he wins 3 championships, until he gets in the Hall of Fame names ranking, he can't be compared to one of the best point guards of all time. And I say that lightly because I don't even like Steph Curry like that, but I respect game at the end of the day. My favorite point guard is Allen Iverson, Kyrie, those type of guys. I don't really call Steph Curry an all-around point guard because he's mostly an offensive player. His defense doesn't show through.
But for real though, does Trae Young even have a cat named after him?
Oh yeah, we talk about Steph Curry. You know what I'm saying? My bad. I was rudely interrupted by my dog.
I heard Layla.
You disagree with me too, because Trae Young is not the guy to be comparing to Steph Curry right now. And everyone should know that, yes, he's having a great season. Yes, he's having a great year. Yes, he's doing well in the playoffs. Yes, he's taking the Atlanta Hawks to things and heights that they've never done before. But at the same time, Steph Curry did that for the Warriors many a times. And he did it by himself this year. He had a lot to go through. We had backpack Draymond missing threes, playing great defense, but not contributing to offense like he's done in the past. He hasn't had Klay Thompson. You know what I mean? He's been doing a lot on his own. And he still almost made it to the playoffs by doing it by himself. He was on a tear, dropping 50 points back to back. Trae Young is not on that level yet. And I'm sorry to the people who think he is, but go get checked out. I don't know what drugs you're on. I don't know what type of institution you need to be in, a straight jacket or something. But Trae Young is a great player, but he's not as great as Steph Curry. So Go get your eyes checked. Go get your brain checked. But whatever you do, make sure you come back and tune into this because arguments like this are going to keep dropping. People who are crazy and thinking Trae Young is elite, where he is, but he's not as elite as sports play. So make sure you guys come back, tune in, like, subscribe, drop a comment, whatever you feel like you need to do. But we're going to be here for you, man. Appreciate you guys.